think we are. Yeah, there we go. Alright. This is very strange. Why? Oh. Oh, that kind of makes sense now. There we go. And I should be able to rescale it perfectly. There we go. Alright. Now I gotta get this. Oh, I forgot I didn't save. Alright. Radar. I'm gonna get this basic, right? And then we're gonna get a constant on signal. But do I want this? Do I want this? Yes, I do want this, because I do not want too many buttons in my, Alright, so then we're gonna get a 2x2, right? And 2x2. There we go. This can be off. We made this. And then we have switches, don't we? No. Instrument panel, but I want what are they called? I know they're in here, right? They gotta be in here somewhere. Lockable button. Camera stabilized. Light, orange beam light, parachute, transponder, stretcher. Okay. Sonar, noise keeper. No. Maybe. We'll use all these later, but right now I am looking for literally just a simple what I just need a normal thing. Come on. Alrighty, it's not working. We're gonna get this though. And I guess we'll just get this and oh, damn it. The dial. Here we go. Yes, alright. Exactly what I was looking for. Alright, so now we got a lot of logic to do. Not that much though. Alright, so I'm gonna put a simple radar right here. And then I am going to get lock, right? Yeah. Keep active. No. Just gonna get one of these simple ones. I'm gonna raise it up by like alright, there we go. So then we should get like an access of our wind speeds, and then I will get a compass, whatever. So that's so weird. Compass. Here we go. And this will show the direction of our wind speeds from north to east. Okay, so I'm gonna have the wind speeds here, and then our monitor is gonna be like right here. So the constant on signal, I'm gonna put this like right there, because yep. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our 2x2 monitor. This is a 2x2, right? Yeah. and we're just gonna like simply boom, easy like that. This is gonna be our sonar. Now we're gonna put right next to it is the wind speeds. Alright, so wind speeds and our compass. Oh no, this isn't working. There we go. Alright, so now that we got that, we have practically everything done. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go here to electrical, right? We have to literally hook everything up. Electrical. 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 Now, we got all that. Easy like that. Boom. We're gonna come here, right? I'm gonna put this constant on signal. Boom. That should work. Data. Data. Yeah. Ooh. Oh. I think. Nope. Oh, I think it needs power first, right? Yeah. Give that power, and then... No. Okay. Numbers. We don't need that, we don't need that. Alright, so what we're gonna do is wind direction. This is gonna go to our wind speeds is gonna go to our dial. Our compass reading is gonna go to the clock. I really don't care at this point, bro. Just gonna be all lighting. Yes. Alright, yeah. Alright, no. This needs to be on constant on. I really don't know what else it needs. Oh, video. Oh, video. Oh, my bad. Okay, I forgot about that. This is data. Data, yeah. So data doesn't go there. That doesn't go there. That doesn't go there. But what does it go to? What? Alright, anyways. Wind speeds is... Can I put it on the clock now? No? Bro, I did it last time. I'm actually confused. Ooh. Hold on. Just wait a minute. Oh, perfect. Almost didn't land it there. Alright. We have all the lights on, right? This is our wind speed. This is our compass sensor. We are very much tipping over right now, which I do not like. Probably because of that. No, it's also because of the waves, but we also are getting some wind inside of the boat. what is happening. And the winds are this way, so it's coming from the back. Yeah, screw it. This constant on thing is not working, so I'm gonna give it to that. Hopefully that works.
So the kids and how old are they?
Data needs.
How old are the kids?
Video. Yeah, what? Bro, what? Huh? Why? Why? Why are you doing this to me? No. This is painful. Radar rotation. Current radar rotation for signal, video, audio, rope. No. Composite. What is this? Well, that is strange, because it did work on the other boat. Hold on, I'm gonna save this real quick. I'm gonna load in this boat that I started on. Had no clue what I was doing. Kinda still don't, but I have some things done on it. I wanna see. No, this boat fully sinks. Works, right? Yeah. That thing works. Oh, here we go. Now we have lighting. The gauges don't work. These don't work. You can just sink it. Nothing to do with it. Isn't that nice to see? A shark in here. Please move forward. Thank you. Alright, now I'm actually confused on where the tsunami is coming from, because I do not see it anywhere, and I do not want it to appear randomly when I'm testing. So, let's see here, logic, right? Yeah. These aren't even connected. What? Oh, it needs a number. Why does it need a number though? Why does wind direction need a number? Like, okay. Sensor. Some type of sensor. Didn't know they have suspension in this game either. It's kind of cool. I mean, it looks weird, but. Oh, I'm starting to get this now. Okay. These are your inputs. It's electric. Backlight is on and off. Okay. That's what that is. And then your compass ball. Can I just use these? Oh, I don't want to though. Oh my god, why is this? It's a compass reading. It's a number. Like, what is this? Why is this not working? So, if I connect this first, which doesn't want to connect, of course needs backlighting, need memory, it needs power. Of course, this needs a video output, but where? It needs a number output, but what do I? I need this monitor to turn on, bro. I actually do. Going this way, alright, yeah. Buddy, where's the tsunami question? Oh wow, wind speeds are getting really high. Alright, so every separate thing I'm going to connect to the battery because I'm now understanding how this thing working. it's not working correctly because of the way I have it. So, this here, all the separate buttons, everything, and needs to be connected by a power source. Constant on signal. Right, yeah. So, this needs to be on by that. And this by itself. So, this needs to be turned on with that because these turned on all the lights. This is the door, and that's connected to the door. Oh, okay. Well, this makes sense then. Well, I guess I'll just put a dial here. Just accept defeat and then. So, this. Turn on the light, right? Yep. And it needs power. Oh, you got power though. Everything needs power. Connected. But you need a source of wind direction. Yeah. And look at that. You're done. Well, 15 grand. Now we can actually see what direction wind's going. I mean, I know what goes the door. So right now, staying at -15. Up is north. Never eat wheat. So it's basically almost north. Alright. Wind speeds are going crazy here. Turn this on, you got the lights on. And we just got thrown by something, which I have no clue of. Alright, well, our budget is still 20 grand, as I'm trying to make this a starter boat. Only if I could swim. Let's be honest, where is a tsunami that's so... Oh. It's right there and it just died. Oh well. Weird. Well. That's actually strange. Alright, back to the vehicle. Whatever you want to call it. Yeah. We still need an output for this. Whatever you want to call it. We still need a video. Yeah. So. We're going to go here. And I'm gonna look at my history and I'm gonna figure out how to make a radar.
On block, okay? And you can just find it over here. Place that wherever you want. I'm just gonna place it next to my battery. Now I'm gonna connect the electricity to my radar and to my monitor. And I'm gonna connect my on signal over to my display. Okay? That will turn the display on and it will use some electricity. The next thing, of course, is we're going to need to create a microcontroller. The microcontroller.
Oh, I forgot about that. The
is
micro
what's going to build
thingy.
and run all of this. Without a microcontroller, you will not get a radar on the screen. So, let's go and do that. Now, I have got some pre-built empty microcontrollers, just for quicker use. You can, of course, instead go up to your microcontroller editor and do it over there. I'm gonna.
Okay. Microcontroller editor. Logic nodes. How the hell do I do this? Huh? I have no clue on what this is.
Add my empty 1x1 controller just over here, and I'm going to go and click on it. Once I've clicked on it, I'm going to click on edit, and you can see it's currently empty. So I want to start by increasing the size of it, and I also want to start by adding some nodes onto it. The first
okay. So he hasn't even made one either.
node I want is a video out.
Video output. Yeah, I should have thought of that. How about I use my brain for once? Like, damn.
That's going to go to my display. Okay.
Oh wow, name display. Why do I never think of these things, bro? Like, I'm actually stupid.
So, once I've got that on, the next thing I want to do is update that and connect my video from my actual little
Oh, you add no, don't add a node. You save, yeah. The 3x2 micro video output display signal. That's a very good name. Yes. All right. Let's go back now and let's look for what I just made. Right. 3x2. Alrighty, and I've already screwed this up. What is this?
Yeah, because you can't do that. It's not.
Oh. You make a. Alright, there you go. New microcontroller and yep. Oh. 3x2 micro video output. Alright, well, I already have one. Don't know where it is. There we go. There's my microcontroller. However you want to call it. You want to give this a display? Yeah! Yeah! Alright.
my controller over to my display. So, let's start by actually doing the lure. Now, the first thing we're going to have on my screen is going to be a circle. Simple circle on the outside, which is going to be the outside of my radar. So, click on the my controller editor, go inside here, and go into the logic. The first thing you can...
Oh, we still got more to do. Wait, what did he do? Oh no. I don't know what he did.
see is with outside, which is going to be the outside of my radar. So,
Oh, you click select.
click on the my controller editor, go inside here, and go into the logic. The first thing you can see is we've got our video out, and we're going to add a Lua script. Grab the Lua script, place it down, and connect the video out.
Huh? It just disappeared. Oh.
Click on the Lua script block and click on edit.
Ha! Oh. Alright. I don't know if I could play this game no more. If this is how hard building boats is gonna be, I think this is gonna be my first and last one. Alright. Windowed. Apply.
And we're going to add a Lua script. Grab the Lua script, place it down, and connect the video out. Click on the Lua script block and click on it.
Why is it like this? Do I really...
Edit. This brings up a bunch of things on our screen. Now, we don't have to use any of this, we could retype it, and you can find all these commands or functions over inside of the help panel, which is quite useful actually.
Oh, wow.
So, let's go over a few of these things. OnTick is something that runs every second, and it's going to go and get a number value on channel 1, and it's going to set the number on channel number 1. Now, we don't need this currently, so I'm going to get rid of it.
I don't even remember what he just did, so, oh, he did that. We don't need this, he said, so we can just, like, you know, delete.
The next thing we can see is on draw. This is going to draw something to the screen. Currently, I can see it's getting the screen width, screen height, it's setting the color to green, and it's drawing a filled circle at the center of the screen with a radius of 30. Now I can reuse some of this logic. Once again, up to you, but I'm going to for my tutorial. My color of green, I'm happy with that, so I'm going to leave it. The next thing is to get my circle. This is drawing a circle filled. I want a circle with no filling, just an empty outline, so I'm going to delete the F. This is drawing...
Oh, hold on. You're going to delete the
no filling,
F.
just an empty outline.
Circle F. You just want that F gone. Yep.
Line. So I'm going to delete the F. This is drawing a circle at the center of the screen, so width divided by 2 and height divided by 2 with a radius of 30. I'm going to change that radius to 32. So that should draw a circle touching the borders of my monitor. Let's go and see if that actually works. So I'm going to check for errors. Always do. Get in the habit of doing it and click on done. I can now go and update my creation and go and spawn this in.
Update and then spawn. So we're gonna go update, right, and then spawn. All of this just for one little radar system is ridiculous. I'm not even joking. Alright. We have the circle kind of working. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, but alright. I'm gonna ask questions. This is our radar. Works fine so far. according to what we just saw.
I should now have a circle in the middle of my screen. And as you can see right there, I have a circle. It touches the edges of the display because we said that our radius is 32, okay, which is half of the screen. Great. The next thing we want is going to be a line. Okay, we want a line on our screen. So let's go and do that. And this line is what's going to eventually rotate.
Alright, so now we gotta make this line rotate. Wow! That is so cute, man. Oh, man. I wish this would work. Alright, I'm actually save it. Because it's actually working surprisingly well so far. After, how long has it been? About 3 hours since I started this. So I think we're putting in a lot of progress.
Rotate around. So just underneath our circle, we're going to add a line. So go in, grab it. It's called function or draw line. So get that. Now draw line wants to draw between.
Wow. So right under here, we want to add... Oh, come on! You're serious, right? They actually changed it. Oh, here we go.
Between two areas. Okay, we needed to draw from the center of our screen to the outside of the circle. So the center of the screen is width divided by 2. Okay, so W divided by 2. Height divided by 2. And now we need to get the outside of the circle. Now, there's a couple different ways you can do this. I'm going to be making use of cosine and sin for this. So I'm going to say that, let's say this is x1 and y1. So x1 and y1. Okay, so we're going to go and do that. So the first one we're going to do is we're going to say that we need to find the center of our screen, so width divided by 2. Okay, we're going to add that onto the radius of our screen, which is 32. Okay, and we're now going to times that by math.cos, and in brackets is where we're going to have our angle of our radar, so 0 degrees, 60 degrees, 90 degrees, etc. We're going to do the same thing for y. We're going to do the height divided by 2 plus the radius, which is 32, times by math.sin. Okay, and that's also going to find the point. Now, for the purpose of this video right now, I'm going to set where I want it to be at 0 degrees or 0 radians. Okay, currently at the moment. You can see now we're going to draw a line from the center of our screen, which is width divided by 2 and height divided by 2. And it's going to draw it until x1 and y1. Now, x1 and y1 are already defined here, and we're getting it to radian 0. Now, before we go and spawn this in, you will notice that I've got my width and my height down here in my onDraw, which means I actually can't call it up here in my onTick unless I've gone and defined it. So half of my width is 32, so I'm just going to replace this with 32, and half my height is 32. As I said, I could move this down into my onDraw, or I could actually define my width and my height right here manually. Once again, it's up to you. So, for example, I could delete this, and I could go and say that my width is 64, and my height is 64, and I can now go and say width divided by 2, and height divided by 2. This is up to you if you wanted to adjust accordingly. This is quite useful to actually have it up here because
now I gotta copy all of this? Rip. Bro, my brain's gonna... I think I already lost brain cells, bro. Here we go. Alrighty, so hopefully I can figure out what he did. Alrighty, this is F times 2. And this is height divided by 2. And this is x1. And this is x1 and y1. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a big space right here, and I think we're gonna delete these, right? I think that's what he did. Boom. Yep, that's exactly what he did. And then right here, we're gonna do width equals 64, and height equals 64. Then we're gonna go down, right? x1 equals width divided by 2 plus 32 times math dot cos brackets. And now I think I did that wrong though. There we go. Same with y1 equals height divided by 2 plus 32 times math dot sin parentheses 0. So this is how our script should look like right now. According to him. Usually whenever I do these types of scripts, I never get them
Because that way, if you want to have this on, let's say, a 3x3 screen, I could come here and adjust this and say this is actually 96 or so on. Okay, but once again, up to you. I can also move this out of onTick, and I can move it above and define it top. Okay, once again, up to you. Let's go and spawn this in. Let's go and see if we.
Alright, let's see. No errors. Wow. Done. I feel like a grown man. No, I suck. Trust me. I'm not smart. I just follow other people and try to understand what they're saying. Now, if this works, hooray. If it doesn't, boo. This game sucks. It's a waste of money. Just kidding. Still gotta figure out how to make it Wow, we actually got it to work. Hold on, I just got a severe thunderstorm warning. I really don't know what this is about. It's like all blue and nice outside. I know it's gonna change in like a second. Wow, really? Wow, severe heavy. Oh my god. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I am back. So it does look like we're gonna have some severe thunderstorms today in my area. So that is that. Still got a lot more to do, as there's only yeah, I don't even know if I want to make a radar on this boat. I think I'm just keep it simple, you know, just the lights, speeds, etc. You know. Yeah, I don't know. Just yeah, I'm gonna keep it simple for this one. I mean, it's my first build. I don't want it to be the best. I don't want it to be the worst, but I don't want to stress on it too much. So we're just gonna remove all this because I think it's getting too much. I'll do a radar next time. But now I gotta figure out how to.
Let's start working on the interior bits.
Bro.
And let's go and get some seats. So we're going to start with just some regular padded seats, maybe one here at the back. Skip one, another one there, and then let's put symmetry mode off. We'll get another seat in possibly here. Let's get a driver's seat. So driver's seat, and let's put that in. Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Njozi. In this tutorial, we'll be looking at building your first engine here in Stormworks and adding it to your creation. Understanding how engines work and what they are required to run are the fundamental elements of building creations here in game. Now, engines provide thrust for your creation, whether a boat with its propeller, a car with its wheels, or even a helicopter with its rotor blades. They all require engines in order to work. Let's jump straight into the workbench and get started with building your first engine here in Stormworks. Now that we're in the workbench, the first thing we need to understand is what type of different engines do we have to work with while adding them to our creations. To access your engines, just go to your inventory at the bottom and you can scroll down until you find your engines. You will notice that we have a few different types of engines that we can work with.
Alrighty, here we go. Large, small. Try not to get over 20 grand.
The first and smallest one is going to be the small engine. The small engine is great for using on your smaller boats and even in cars here in Stormworks. The small engine produces 20,000 worth of power, whereas we can step it up to the next type of engine, which is going to be a medium engine. The medium engine is great for using on helicopters and planes and your medium-sized boats. This will now produce
This is what I'm gonna use on medium engine. $200. So we got a lot to do.
1,000 worth of power output. We can then go to the last large type of engine, and this will produce 200,000 worth of power. This is useful for using on your more larger ships where you need a lot more power, where you have a lot more weight. Now, depending on what type of engine you select, obviously they'll have a few different requirements for them. The majority of all the engines require the 5 most basic things. They require fuel, air, coolant, exhaust, and power. Depending, as I said earlier, depending on which one you choose, they might have different amounts of those ports. For example, you can see on the large engine it has 2 exhausts, whereas on the small engine it only has 1. For example, we're going to stick with just working with a small engine.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
So we're going to go and place it down on our creation. Once we've got that done, let's start working through the different connections that we need to go and get connected up. The first thing we're going to need is we're going to need some fuel. So you need a fuel tank. Now there's different ways you can create a fuel tank here in Stormworks. You can create your own custom one, or you can want to use one of the predefined, preset fluid tanks that we have in our inventory. We're going to use one of the fluid tanks that we have. We can search for it, and we can find that we have 3 different types of fluid tanks. We have a small, we have a medium, and we have a large. We're going to be using a medium tank for our example.
Alright, I don't know if I want 1 engine or 2. I'm just gonna do 1 fluid. We need a large, I mean not a large, but medium tank. Medium, here we go.
This should be more than enough fuel to power that engine. Once we've got it selected, you can go and put it down on your creation. You can place it wherever you like. I'm going to be placing it over here. Once we've got it down, you can of course go and select it and tell it what type of fuel that you want or fluid you want. For our engine, it requires diesel. So we're going to make sure we have diesel selected.
Diesel. Interesting. It's like the power out or whatever.
You can change this to jet fuel, empty, and even water if you wanted to. We're going to leave it as diesel.
So, we're going to go here to select, make sure it is. That's how you name stuff. See, now I'm an idiot, and now,
The next thing we're going to need is we're going to need to connect our fluid over to our engine, and we're going to do that using some pipes. Now you notice that I've already got some pipes here. Here in my hotbar. If not, you can always go and search for them. They are at the top inside the blocks. And we're going to connect this up. So I can see that I'm going to use a corner block here. I'm going to go into the fuel port of my engine.
oh. Well, I didn't know that, because I don't look at certain things, boy. Yeah, boy. Fluid. That's our fuel, this is our exhaust, that's our out coolant, this is our coolant in, and this is our air.
If you want to know which each port is, simply take a pipe, hover over it, and it tells you what the port is used for. We're going to click on the fuel one so we know that our diesel is coming from our fluid tank directly into our engine. Let's work on the next thing, which is going to be coolant. There is multiple different ways you can set up coolant and cooling systems for your engines here in Stormworks. The easiest one to use is to use a radiator. A radiator here in Stormworks...
They have radiators? Man, I didn't know how much stuff this game has. Radiators.
works is really nice and easy and simple. It doesn't produce that much cooling power. However, it's more
Coolant power? Coolant power is a thing. I wanna know. I wanna know. Bro, are you... This game's sped. This game is so spedo. Meadow.
more than enough for this small little engine. You will notice that on your engine it has a coolant out, and on your engine it also has a coolant in. All we have to do is get the ports
not right.
connected.
Oh
You
wait,
can see on the
bananas.
radiator, you also have a fluid port B and fluid port A. It doesn't matter what
Hold on.
connection you get connected to either side. Depending on what you push through, it will always come out. So we can always have our in here or even our in on this side. The actual engines themselves do have their own small little pump, so there is no need to add an additional pump on here. So all we have to do is go and connect the pipes
Hold on.
to the radiator.
Wait.
That way our engine
Please.
is now going to go.
I'm trying to do this.
Go and flow its fluid through here to cool it. The next thing we have is going to be exhaust. We need to obviously go and get rid of the exhaust from the engine. Now there's once again multiple different ways that you can use and different blocks you can use to get rid of exhaust from an engine. For our example, we're just going to be using a simple exhaust that we can find in game. You'll notice we can go and select the fluid exhaust, and we can go
I know.
and place it on. That way it's going to go straight out of the exhaust up into the sky here. Perfect.
Oh, that's gonna flood. How about this? I have an enclosed pipe. What? Bro. What the hell? Bro, one thing I didn't think of. Oh my god. You've gotta be kidding me. Right. Pipe is free. Here we go.
Let's move on to the next port that we have. The next port we have is going to be air intake. Now air intake, once again, you can use multiple different blocks here to get air into your creation. By example, we're just going to be using a simple fluid port. A simple fluid port allows us to go and bring fluid in and out of that block. So we're going
Fluid port. Where are you?
be using that. One thing to note here is that if you are building your engine inside your hull, it needs to have access to fresh air. It can't use the air that you've got installed inside here. So if you do have it, make sure your air intake is on the outside of your creation. Now that we've got the fuel connected, we've got the coolant done, we've got the exhaust, and we also have the air intake, the last thing we of course have is going to be our power. Now, we need to decide where we would like to actually have our power. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go and connect a simple pipe here, and we're going to go to the back of our creation. So I'm going to go and drag that, and we're going to go and put a propeller at the back. Now you can use the enclosed pipes to go and hide this pipe, but for our example, I'm going to leave everything exposed so you can follow along and see where the pipes are. So we can go and put a propeller at the end here. So I'm going to go and search for propeller. Once again, we have multitude different options here in Stormworks, but for our example, we're just going to be using a simple small propeller just over there. Now that we've got that connected, you can see your engines going through your pipe down into propeller. However, we can still add some additional components. At the moment, if we were to turn our engine on, as soon as we turn the engine on, we will be moving forwards. That's because the output from the engine is connected directly to our propeller. We can actually stop that power output from coming across by using a clutch here in game. Now we can go and select the clutch, and we can simply go and place it down. You'll notice that the engine's going into the clutch and then into the propeller. That means we can start the engine with no power going through the clutch and no power going to propeller and get the engine running. And
Alright, I get it. So, I built this so bad. Alright. I need to redesign the entire back here. have 2 engines? That's my question. Oops. Alright, now that we got that, I need... Oh yeah, the power. Alright, so... We kind of built this really funky. Weird. But it should work. Funky. Alright, now we need our clutch. So this can go. And we have no need for that. We need our clutch. Right. Yeah. And then would oh, my bad. Boom, boom, and then right here in the middle, as the way I want it, boom, and boom, we will get our power. And then propeller, could have gotten a large engine. Fine. Giant aircraft, large, small. 10,000, 100,000. This is 20,000. Just stick with a small one then. Now, is one engine enough? Or should I make a second engine?
And then we can separately control the clutch and tell it when to actually send power through and not send power through. So clutch is really important. Now, along with that, as you go and turn your engine on now, the engine will be running at the same rotations per second as the propeller. We can go and actually increase or decrease the rotations of that propeller, and we can use a gearbox to do that. So for our example, I'm going to go and add a gearbox just after our clutch here. So we can go and search for a gearbox, and a gearbox allows us to go and either increase the rotations per second or increase the torque that that propeller or component has. Now you can either do that by switching the direction of your gearbox. So you can see we can go and place it. However, I haven't gone and connected it yet. We need to go and connect it properly here. So we're going to put an angled pipe, and now you can see it's going from the engine to the clutch, over into a gearbox, and then down into the propeller. So we're getting more torque from this. Now we can actually configure that gearbox to the amount of torque that we want, simply by using the select tool, selecting the gearbox, and changing the ratios. You'll notice they have two ratios. That's because you can actually switch the gearbox into different gears. So we can have our first ratio, let's say 3:1, and the second ratio we can make it to 1 to -1. This is really useful, this 1 to -1. This will allow you to do reverse thrust, so quite nice. Once we have that in, we have all the components we need for a very basic.
Then I'm gonna need this gearbox now. Dude never brought up a gearbox. If he did earlier, I would have known. I don't know. How am I gonna do this? I have like literally no room. I'm gonna actually spawn this in, see what it feels like so far. It's gonna definitely tilt because we have that engine only on the one side, but oh, I forgot to name these. Alright, so I don't need. I will actually change the lights one day. A little cool area. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. I'm probably gonna put like an outfit or something. 'Cause, it'd probably be the useful thing, right? Oh, there's no air coming out. I forgot about it. Alright, we're gonna have to redo the intake. Because there's like absolutely no air coming out. That's in the water, bro. Should have thought of that before. Damn it. Alright. That's fine. What? If he could come over. So we can play this game together. Alright, if I'm right about this. Wind direction. Ah, it does change. Okay, so alright, it's 0.48 right here. We have enough weight on the bottom. Hopefully we don't tip over. Yeah, maybe I regret something. What?
Engine here in Stormbox. So to recap, the want simply by using the select tool, selecting the gearbox, and
Gearbox.
Her.
Who? Who do you not know?
Somebody's wanting a friend request. I don't know her. She went to Terry Parker. I didn't go to Terry Parker. I was at freaking band.
You know what? How about we you throw this out, right? Yeah. Oh, not that one. We go to the 1x1 gearbox. Wow, look at this. It's probably so much easier to use. And we go here. Wow. That's 3 to 1, and now 1 negative 1. She on. A small little gearbox.
and changing the ratios. You'll notice they have two ratios. That's because you can actually switch the gearbox into different gears. So we can have our first ratio, let's say 3:1, and the second ratio we can make it to 1:-1. This is really useful, this 1:-1. This will allow you to do reverse thrust, so quite nice. Once we have that in, we have all the components we need for a very basic engine here in Stormworks. So to recap, the components that we've gone and added are all very key essential components for building an engine here in Stormworks. For example, we start off with the fuel. In red here you can see we have the diesel tank, and it goes into the fuel of the engine itself. We then have the exhaust. Then we have our power, which is finally down the creation and into our actual propeller itself. Now that we've covered the basics of building your first engine here in Stormworks, it's now time to add your controls and systems to your creation. Be sure to join me in the next video of this tutorial series for a guide on how to add systems and controlling your creation. But until So now that we're back in the workbench, the first thing that we want to start working with is actually getting some controls in here to actually control this creation. At the moment we've already got the hull and we've also got the engine in here. The next thing is we're going to need to understand how we can actually go and turn the creation, either left or right. So we can go and add a control surface or a rudder here at the back. Now when adding a rudder you have multiple different options.
Rudder. Whoa.
However, if we go and search for a rudder here, you can see we have two different options. We're going to be choosing a basic fin rudder at the moment. As you can see here in the description, it says that if you give it a -1, it will go in one direction, and if you give it a 1, it will go in the opposite direction.
Nah, I didn't know that. Alright, so I'm going to be putting 3 of these.
So we're going to go and get that connected, and you can see I'm just going to go and place 2 of them here at the back of our.
And guess what? I'm doing 3. Two motors, 3 steering. Easy like that.
Creation. Now that we've got that in, we need to understand how can we actually go and change that. How can we move it left and right? And that's where we come into something called a seat. A seat in the game here allows us to add a lot.
Compact pilot seat. Alright. Yeah, throw you out of here. Compact pilot seat. Oh, sure. Why not? Still haven't figured out how to get the window.
Of controls that we control using our keyboard. So for example, when we sit in here, we get access to use W and S, A and D, up and down, left and right, all from our keyboard. So we can start getting everything connected. So for example, we want to control the rudder at the back of the creation. So I'm going to click on the logic option, and you'll notice that our seat has a bunch of.
Alright, the logic option.
Different logic. You can see here this is the W and S keys. Will give you a 1 if you press W and a -1 if you press S. We also have the up and down, once again up giving you a 1 value and -1 being the down. We have A and D. Great, so A and D on my keyboard, I want to go left and right. Okay, so A will be negative and positive will be 1. Cool. Let's go and control our rudders. So our
what is it? Control? Alright, there we go. We got our 3 rudders.
How did I connect that? Well, all you have to do is click on that node, and you can go and drag it and then place it onto where you want to control it. You'll also notice if you have a look at the arrows, they are facing towards the rudder, which means that data is flowing from your seat to your rudders. The next thing we want to do is we of course want to go and control our engine. Now you'll notice once again our engine also has some controls. It has some inputs and it also has some outputs here. So let's go and add some controls on. Now we could use the controls that we have on our seat, however we could also go and use some components that we have in our inventory. So just using here at the front, we're going to open up our inventory, and the first thing we want is we want an option to go and start our creation. There's a lot of different options you can use, but for our example, we're going to use a simple push button. That will then get the starter on the engine going. The reason why I'm using a push button is we only need to press it for a few seconds to actually get our engine cranked up and going. Once it's going, it runs on its own momentum. Once we've got the little push button there, we can go and get that connected over to our starter of our engine. Simply.
Oh, no, I went ahead of everyone. And I always saw these, and I thought it would be cool to put one on there, but damn it. Oh well. This is our start key. Let's name it starter. There we go. We got our engine starter right there. Now we can just easily, like, yeah, goodbye. You're out of here.
Once again by holding and dragging it.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta do the logic. Duh. External starter pressed. Once it's pressed, we want to bring it there. You have power.
That will then go and start up the engine for us. Perfect. The next thing is we obviously need to go and control the throttle of that engine. Well, once again, you can use a lot of different things. However, for our example, there's a throttle lever, which is a perfect use case for this. We can go and place it down, and you.
I actually feel good about this. Like, I'm doing pretty good.
You'll notice that if you go back to the logic, this has now got an output of our number, either up to 1 or negative to 1. So we're going to go and put that over to our actual
Throttle. At the meantime, while we're at it, might as well just move the wind speeds over, you know, because we won't need them. Engage. This is going to be our fluid, isn't it? And then we'll put that probably right here. There we go. That's what I was looking for. My bad. These are gonna be our winds, so we're gonna go here, and this is gonna be direction, wind, direction. Alrighty, and this is gonna be our wind speeds. We're gonna put the wind direction for this one, and the wind speed for this one, and this will go to that will go there, backlight will go there, there we go. That should be it, pretty much. Alright, now that we got all the stuff that I wanted to get done, I'll continue.
Actual throttle of our engine. That way now at the moment we're using the push button to turn it on, and we're using the throttle lever to go up and down here. Now you can actually configure these buttons even more if you want to. For example, on the push button we can go and select it and we can write what it does. This way any player that uses this creation will understand what these buttons are used for. We can go to our throttle lever, and we can even define how sensitive it is. So if obviously the higher you go here, the quicker it's going to go to 0 or to 1 or to -1. And if you go lower, the more granular control you're going to have over the actual throttle itself. Let's put it to about 20%, which should give us a nice granular control.
Oops. 20%? I'm gonna do 30. Actually, no, let's just do 20.
We can also go and choose the minimum value, the maximum value that it's going to send out, and even the starting value that it's going to start off at. Engines here in Stormworks only accept a 0 to 1, and we can see that by hovering over the throttle, and you can see standard value between 0 and 1 controls the throttle of the engine. So that's all we need on our throttle here, 0 to 1. Perfect. Now that we've got that, our engine can actually go and turn on. But how do we know it's going to go and turn on? Well, this is where we can start using some dials here in game. We can
More dials. Perfect, I already had some.
add a dial and we can tell it to go and show us what is the rotations of that engine. So to configure it, we're going to go back to our logic, and you'll see this now has an input. Okay, well, let's go to our engine. You can see our engine's giving us our temperature and also the RPS.
Alright, boom boom, and we're gonna flip this. We're gonna name this. This is gonna be our RPS and our engine temp. And then what we're gonna do here is the backlight is gonna be on here. Backlight, RPS value to display right there, and engine temp is there.
Well, that's what we want. We want the RPS. So let's click and drag it, and let's put it onto our dial. That will now show us what the RPS value of the engine is. If we want, we can even go and click on that and we can configure it. We can say this is RPS engine, and we can go and put a range in here. So I know that the minimum range of an RPS is 0 at the moment that we're going to be reading, and the maximum can be anything. But if I go into my settings for my engine, I can see the maximum RPS that I'm allowing it to go is to 20. So,
ooh, well, I did I? Alright, RPS is 0, and I probably have it at 40. I bet you I do. 35. Well, we're putting it to 40 now. Our temperature, engine temp, would be 0 to what engine temp? Unlimited, I guess. Engine temp. We'll just put 200 then, I guess, right?
There's no point to go any higher than 20 on our RPS value here. Perfect. So now we're controlling the actual throttle. We're turning it on, engine on. But there's also the case of a clutch here. We know that the clutch stops power from going across. Well, you'll notice here that we can see that a number between 0 and 1 representing the engagement of the clutch. Okay, so if we give it a 0, no power is going through to our propeller. If we give it a 1, the power goes through. So we can get that connected. Now we could use a throttle lever, but I'm going to be using my W and S from my keyboard. And I can access that by going over to my seat and
Ooh, okay, here we go. Something I actually like. Our W and S is gonna go all the way. Our clutch pressure. Ugh.
can see
I
the
have to
W and S.
rewatch this all
So
over
I'm
again because I'm putting a second engine. Or, ooh, let's go. I'm so big brain. Or am I? No, I'm probably not. Alrighty. We'll see. We'll see. I might be. I might not.
I'm going to go and click on that, and I'm going to drag it, and I'm going to put it on my clutch. Perfect. So now that we have that, and we've connected all our controls here, we even got a readout here for our RPS of our engine, we have our rudders here, we've got everything we need. However, nothing's going to turn on at the moment, and that's because we haven't got any electricity in our creation. So the next thing we want to do is we want to add a battery. So we can go and search for a battery, and we can place it on our creation. I'm just going to place it here at the front just so you can see where it is. We can go and connect all the electricity up for all these different components, and you can do that by clicking on the logic, going to the left here and clicking on electrical, and you'll notice that all of these components that require
Time for the fun part. Yeah. I'm just gonna give it a whole new battery because we have so much crap. Oh my god. I'm just gonna get a medium battery. Alright, everything has power now. We can save it, and we are almost done.
electricity have
Whew,
a little
we're almost
electric
done.
load on them. We can simply go to our battery and start connecting that all up to the different components. Now it is possible to actually daisy chain them and chain them across. So you can see I can go from my battery to my engine, to my clutch, to my gearbox, then to my propellers. You don't have to go directly from the battery every single time. It's up to you. So now that we've got the electricity, we've got all of our logic connected, we can now actually go and test it.
Oh, that.
To test it, all we have to do is click on the spawn creation. Once we spawn it in,
Alright, moment of truth. If this works, I'm adding a whole nother engine. And then repeating the process again. Because... Oh, I forgot the radiator. Or did I? I didn't. Bro, what? Oh, we have to turn it on. Okay. So, let's see here. This whole alright, we need a reverse now. Toggle. Yes, right. This will be probably our reverse. Oh, it actually works. No way. This is dope. It works. Our boat is driving. This is... Oh, wow. Alright, now I gotta fix it from tipping. I don't know if I can fix that. We got one engine working. We got one engine. Can we get two to work there? Two. This isn't even full speed either. Let's put on full speed. Getting pretty hot. Oh lord, here we go, here we go, here we go. Fine. Pure luck? No. Pretty sure we kind of just ruined our, yeah. Well, we got it working. Yes! Alright, well, that's a big success. We just made our first boat. I just made my first boat ever, and it works. Fantastic. I am so happy, bro. Well, alright. I still got some things to do. I'll continue live streaming, but I know nobody's watching. That's the funny thing. So, here we go. Spawn this in. 13k only, and it works. That is a big dub right there. So first of all, this is way too bright. RPS engine temperature. Don't know how that's going off. It's not even on. Alright. Yeah, I can't get down there, so, we're kind of gonna sink, probably. Yeah, we're most likely sinking. We need a lot of coolant. Alright, well, 120 is max. So, I'm gonna go back and make some changes to the boat. It is already 6 o'clock. I've been spending 5 hours doing this. That is crazy. Alright, so, we got some things to do. We're gonna go to select. I think this is your temperature. Here we go. 110 is the max that I'm gonna do. RPS is let's just set it to 30 now. Sensitivity I want to do 15. The engine RPS limiter, let's do 30. Max power, yeah. I think we can run off of one engine only. If not, I will definitely add another one into the future. But, I feel like adding another cooler because this isn't really working well. Yeah, so I'm actually... I shouldn't be laughing, bro. Oh my god. He's so pissed off. Oh my god. Alright, so, I'm gonna redo this entire piping system. Give me a few. So this is probably your intake. Yeah, B and fluid A. I guess we're sticking with only two then. Oh, this is funny to listen to. Shape T pipe. Here we go. You look like a pussy. Chicken pussy. Bro, the word she just made up was like ridiculous. Chicken pussy ass. That's interesting. That's a very interesting word. I gotta look in the dictionary for it. Just kidding. That's kind of funny though. Chicken. What the fuck? Alright. Now, hopefully I did this right. If not, piping system go boom. Should be right because it's reversed. Yeah, it's right. Now what I gotta do is I'm going to do a T pipe. Here we go. And I'm gonna reverse it this way. 1, 2. 1, 2. Alright, now we need a clutch back and 1x1 gearbox. And it should go like this. Alright, now time to connect all this crap. Alright, so electricity, I'm gonna go there. We're gonna connect that. Alright, we got everything connected. Now data. I forgot, this is the W. The clutch is the W axis. And no transmission yet. But I am going to make a reverse right now, but I want to figure out tank content. How much? Here we go. Alright, and this will finally go there. Alright, now, since that is all done, I am going to make a reverse gear right now. And that's going to be a switch, if I can find one. Instead of a button, I want a switch. Let's see if I can find one. Oh, my bad. Save. And now we're done. So we were still under the $20,000 budget as planned. So, hopefully both engines now will work at the same time. I have no problem actually adding a whole nother engine, but here's our fuel. Actually works really well. Wow, alright. RPS, alright, so, got everything working. Let's test it. That's odd. Oddly. Very odd, though. Oh, I think I know why now. Alright, well. This tipping is getting crazy, bro. Alright, well. Let's, It is kind of strange, though, that... Alrighty. It's time to go and figure out why. Oh. Didn't even connect these. Bozo me. Alright, now I have dual radiator support. That should be good. I'm going to delete half of the light in here. Is just too many or too much. Let me fill this gap in here too. I'm still haven't figured out how to get the glass yet. Don't know why reverse isn't working either. There we go. Now we should have reverse. Yep, alright. Now, first boat done. Spawn it in. Hopefully this now works perfectly. Alright, perfect amount of light. Not that much, so it's perfect. Alright, so the radiators are working. I think, at least. Now let's see if reverse actually does work. I just stalled it out. Alright. That's actually really weird. I am no clue. First of all, I don't know why it's leaning. Second of all, I need more windows. Third, why is this one going slower than the other? That's like extremely slow right there. Wind is going, let's see, 0. Other than that, the boat works really well. Probably gonna work on the bottom here. Maybe add like some flaps and stuff, you know. There is some problems with the boat. It's not the fastest like I thought it would be. Reverse does work, I think. What could be happening right now? You know? was tiny. I had a feeling that would be this, you know what I mean, anyways. Well, since my boat is working now, we got this to fill out, stabilization. That's pretty much it. Other than that, Nathan wanted me to do one thing. Forgot what he told me. I am actually thinking of making 2 engines, but I don't know. Would it help with the swaying? Weight? Etc. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna go back. Does it even tip over? It does. I can't see, so we have a high chance of tipping. Holy crap. Doing this. I cannot see. Alright, let's just throw it all the way off. There we go. If there was only a way that I can, if there was like storage. But you know what I'm gonna do now actually? Since I am extending the bottom. I don't know. May not work. Let's just see. So I'm gonna bring this down by like, let's say 3, like that. And then we're gonna delete this, and we're gonna get a wedge, so like that. And we're just gonna put it like this. So hopefully this could give us some stabilization on the bottom. And just to help with my nerve, this is a 2. This would be a 2. Alright, there we go. It's 2 out. Alright. 1, 2. Here we go. One. Here's another 2. and then there. Alright, so now we're gonna go to my wedge 1x2. And what did I say? My wedge 1x2. Alright, so, we have a problem. I'm just gonna straight up be honest here. This, for some reason, is not giving any power. So what I want to do is a whole separate engine. I do remember everything he did say about this and that and that. But right now we're just gonna drive it around and see if that helps. Let me get, what do you call these? 1, 2, 3. We're gonna search up lights, right? Search light, small mount light, whatever, you get it. Range 120. This thing is massive. Wow. I'm gonna put it right in the front. Yes, sir. Hold on. Alright. Then small mount lights. Last but not least, the foghorn. Maybe be the favorite thing of this build. Might be my favorite thing in the build. Yes, I meant to say that. There we go. And throw you out. And save. Alright, I'm coming. Not bad. I didn't see your message.
Okay.
Yeah, so I did a lot.
Can you show me?
Ah. Hold on. Alright. So I just placed down a couple of things. Like lights, and now I gotta do these. Rotation.
Why is the navigation light so large?
It's a searchlight.
Oh.
I couldn't find
So
any
can
other
you
light.
move it
I don't
around?
know why.
Can you move it if it's a searchlight? Can you move it around?
Yeah.
Mm.
But I don't know how. So I gotta figure out how to do that later on. These are small lookout lights or whatever. So these I just have to switch with a button. I'm guessing. Alright, so here I'll just show you downstairs or below. So I got the whole engine thing set up, right? And for some reason this one is going slower than this one. So what I'm gonna just do is I'm gonna build a whole nother engine with a whole nother transmission, etc. like that. Because I think I built this one whole thing wrong. So I'm gonna just do that later. But let me show you how it drives first. And it's still under 20 grand, so we can do this in career mode after I fix it. Do you know how to fix the wobbles, by the way?
The wobbles. What do you mean by wobbles? Jesse,
Huh.
what do you mean by wobbles?
Like, you see how it's unstable?
That's because you have all your engines and stuff on one side.
No, it did it before the engine.
Just look inside. Look inside your boat and look and see how everything is inside is on the inside.
Alright, I'm gonna add another engine anyway, so it's fine.
Alright. At least it works.
Yeah, it does.
You need to add, if you can, ladders on the back.
There are.
No. There are? Oh.
Right there. See?
Yeah.
You sound tired.
Yeah, I am.
Why?
Mhm.
Was your day at school boring?
No, it was fun. That's why I'm tired. Because we were doing like tug of war, and you know how middle school tug of war goes. You know how middle school tug of war goes, right? People try so hard in it. So yeah, that's one reason why. And then the other reason was because I played dodgeball. And then I played this game called Ships and Sailors or whatever it was. Yeah, I basically played 3 out of the 5 games.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and I just got eaten by a shark.
Aiden, it's Ethan.
Yep, he is currently eating my leg off.
Go back.
Psych. Alright. Let me load in my boat and get all these lights done with. Oh, and I figured out how to name stuff. So I have everything named.
Okay. Did you get the sonar working?
It's kind of easy to do, but way too much scripting, so I'm not gonna do it. Plus, it's kind of
Copy
expensive.
the script.
A lot of scripting, like a lot. You want to watch a video, you can.
Just copy. Just copy.
I can't. You gotta follow what he does.
Just search up sonar. You know. So search up on Google sonar Stormworks
Hold on.
script.
Huh?
Search up Stormworks sonar script.
I did that. It's harder than you think. Alright, my bad. What happened? Huh? Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, lights. Do you wish to get a gaming PC for your birthday?
Yeah.
Do you think you'll get one?
No.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, what was that thing here about you saying adding a ladder and like putting stuff downstairs?
Not like a ladder, but just like a small opening.
Oh, I was thinking of like putting a bed and stuff down there because I have some room, you know? I could just crouch everywhere.
Yeah, but it'd be too tiny.
No, you can crouch.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah,
guess you can. You can put one down there if you want to.
Yeah, and then we could sleep once I get the wobble thing fixed.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing right now?
I am currently gonna add a small keypad. Like that, see? It's supposed to control the light, I guess. We'll just
And
see.
just put it into the ground
Uh,
instead of taking up height space.
so it looks good, and plus it's gonna help.
Okay.
See, now I'm gonna add that ladder or whatever right here. Alright, so I'm gonna show you how to connect the lights, or do you already know how? Okay. I think this man's dead asleep.
I'm back.
Oh, alright.
You gotta make a way so that you can recharge the batteries.
Oh, those are easy. That's easy. I mean, why?
You just make a way. You can charge them just in case.
Solar panel. But that's too much They're like
Mm.
$400 each, and I don't know how much this cost. Oh,
You have
15.
to add an electric cable connector outside of it, and then like, yeah. And then connect them to it.
Hmm.
No, look, go back in there again. Look, everything's on the left side.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna add a whole nother engine on this side.
So
So
you'll have like separate engines.
yeah, but they're gonna be connected to the same controls, which that might be
Yeah.
a little bit hard to do, but it'll be fine.
For the throttle, they need to be different.
They don't, but alright.
But then you can also make it so that they both go at the same time.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And actually, you're thinking of the clutch and throttle. Because look, the way that the tutorial showed me is really weird. So this is your throttle, right? The W and S key is actually your clutch. So this is your fluid clutch. It's like a turbine that lets the fluids go through and pushes the turbines, right? And then you have your 1-speed gearbox that goes into reverse to a 3-to-1 gear ratio. So, this is your basic small engine. If I wanted to, I could put the medium one, but that would be too much power for this little boat. So, I decided to go with the small one. Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
isn't this game mechanically inclined for you?
I like the game.
Yeah. Wait. Is that to open the hatch?
No. This is gonna actually be, the foghorn.
Oh.
So, then, that would be useful.
You gotta connect it up to the foghorn. You can...
Nah, really? I didn't know that.
Why did you hook it up electrically?
It needs power. See, everything needs power, Nathan.
Yeah.
That's why I have a medium battery connected to a small battery, both sharing power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna put an electric gauge
For what?
to show how much energy you have left in your batteries?
Why are you on your phone?
I'm fine.
You can't even keep your eyeballs open.
It's okay. What the? Why do
Yeah,
you have that thing on the bottom?
I don't know. I thought it would actually improve the wobbleness. It kind of did, but other than that, set A1.
You gotta get off. Yeah.
It works. Look at that, Nathan. Hey, let's go. 1.2. No. Okay. It's kind of a problem. Oh, I know why. I gotta set that. Okay. Need to select this. What? Oh my god. You there? Nathan. Oh. Oh man, really isn't. Look at my butt.
What you want to eat?
Don't know. Nope, don't know.
What?
I don't know. Gobble, 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 gobble. Ching chong wang jing wang What are these things called? Come on, Are you serious? I don't know what they're called. Did I really forget? Oh, here we go. Railing. Rail. Oh my god. Corner. End. extension. Alright, I'm gonna save this there. And I'm going to spawn. Alright, now this is worth 18 grand. Hopefully that engine or anything else doesn't cost over, like I don't know. Still got some more outdoor lights to do. And I think we should be good. No. Alright, so spawn it in. 18 grand. And hopefully this does work on. Alright, no damn way. That one little light in the front, it's that damn heavy. No, no chance. It's not that heavy. It can't be that heavy. I'm telling you right now, it can't be that heavy. It just physically can't be that heavy. What?
Come, hubby.
Hold on.
Come after. No.
Hold on. There we go. And then the last one, temperature. And then I got gas. Temperature value to display. Temperature. And then the fuel tank. Alright, I want to disconnect the second one. Alright, and then I will connect this to the second one. And there we go. And then, now, need fan on from power. Engine coolants, we got one there. And then engine coolants toggle. There we go. Now, we should be done with everything. Let's double check. Alright, and let's save. And $20,075. Wow. I need something that we actually don't need. Our extra seats. We don't need this many. I could delete one of you guys and then one of you. And now, we're still not. Perfect. I'm gonna be broke. Perfect. Oh, whenever I play career mode, this is not gonna be the right boat because I will be broke. And this thing is heavy as hell in the front. Why? Why is it actually heavy? Both fuel tanks are active. Alright, we are sinking extremely fast. I have no clue why either. No, we don't need an area. We don't need no bed. We don't need nothing like that. Oh my god! After all this work today, bro. This is what I have to go through. I will probably make another boat after this. No, I'm just kidding. This took way too long. Way too long. Save. Yes. Publish. Come on. Don't do this on me. Yeah. There we go. That's perfect. Now let's see what she's looking at now. Wow. Perfect. Perfect. They're both in sync, bro. This is like, oh my god. Wow. First vote worked so well. Oh no. Alright, there we go. As long as we keep it at like 20, we should be good. Even though this is quite slow. Still have a big tip over. Oh, it's actually working. This is fun. And this is my boat. I usually don't have much fun in other people's boats, but now I can see how fun hard work pays off. Damn, I started at 1 o'clock today. 6 hours straight, grinding, non-stop. Still haven't got the window. Probably won't be able to afford it. Who cares? We got the boat working. We got it. Alright, I'm gonna take this back now. Come on, life, let's go. Oh my god. Are you waiting for the pendulum? Come on, life, let's go. Oh my god. Are you waiting for the pendulum? Come on, life, let's go. Oh my god. Are you waiting for the pendulum? Come on, life, let's go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you waiting for the pendulum? Come on, life, let's go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you waiting for the pendulum? Come on, life, let's go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you waiting for the pendulum? Come on, life, let's go.
For what?
Oh my god. Happened. Oh my god.
Mom, no. I don't want Chinese lunch. I want white people to eat. The kids at school will get used to it. What are you doing? You're not having lunch with me. I'll be fine. Daddy, why are you eating so much? I'm hungry. Didn't you eat your lunch today? Yeah. Well, I'm still hungry. That's how you like the xiaolongbao at factory. No pet xiaolongbao! Okay. What is this white people lunch? Oh, cool. You got turkey and cheese ones for us? I got pizza.
This is for the G's and this is for the hustler. This is for the
Mom, no. I don't want Chinese lunch.
Way right.
You know about that? Yes, it is. We are very.
This is for the G.
You're the one at the bottom now.
No, I'm not. I got pizza.
This is for the G's and this is for the hustlers. This is for the hustlers.
Yo, man, what you doing?
Get used to it. You're the one at the bottom now.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. It's my turn, chink.
This is for the G's and this is for the hustlers. This is for the hustlers. Now back to the G.
And according to the lunch monitor, it kicked him in the groinal area, shoved a pudding in his face, and unleashed a stream of obscenities I can't repeat because God is listening. There were some words he used that I've never heard before, and I grew up in Boston. This is a very serious offense, Mr. and Mrs. Wong.
Yes, it is. We are very upset that you didn't do anything to defend Eddie.
Excuse me?
That boy called our son a chink. You think that's okay? Why didn't you do anything about that?
How come only Eddie's out there? How come that boy is not also out there? Where are his parents?
Or his 40-year-old best friend. And why aren't we talking about the fact that he has a 40-year-old best friend? The school's fine with that?
Fishy.
I don't think you understand. We're talking about possible suspension.
If you try to suspend our son because of this, we will sue everyone in this school.
So fast it'll make your head spin. Hey, it's the American way, right?
You know about that?
Why did you stand up for me?
You do your best not to make waves, but I will never be mad at you for standing up for yourself.
Mom, no. I don't want Chinese lunch. I want white people food.
The kids at school will get used to it.
Ugh. What are you doing? You're not gonna have any lunch to eat. I'll be fine.
Eddie, why are you eating so much?
I'm hungry.
Didn't you eat your lunch today?
Yeah, but I'm still hungry.
Okay. Well, how you like the xiaolong bao I pack you?
It was really good.
Liar. I did not pack xiaolong bao. Okay, what is this white people lunch?
Oh, cool. You got turkey and cheese lunchables? I got pizza.
This is for the G's and this is for the hustlers. This is for the hustlers.
Yo, man, what you doing?
Get used to it. You're the one at the bottom now.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. It's my turn, chink.
This is for the G's and this is for the hustlers. This is for the hustlers. Now back to the G.
And according to the lunch monitor, it kicked him in the groinal area, shoved a pudding in his face, and unleashed a stream of obscenities I can't repeat because God is listening. There were some words he used that I've never heard before, and I grew up in Boston. This is a very serious offense, Mr. and Mrs.
Yes, it is. We are very upset that you didn't do anything to defend Eddie.
That boy called our son a chink. You think that's okay? Why didn't you do anything about that?
How come only Eddie's out there? How come that boy is not also out there? Where are his parents?
Or his 40-year-old best friend. And why aren't we talking about the fact that he has a 40-year-old best friend? The school's fine with that?
I don't think you understand. We're talking about possible suspension.
If you try to suspend our son because of this, we will sue everyone in this school.
So fast it'll make your head spin. Hey, it's the American way, right?
Why did you stand up for me?
You do your best not to make waves, but I will never be mad at you for standing up for yourself.
Mom, no. I don't want Chinese lunch. I want white people food.
The kids at school will get used to it.
What are you doing? You're not gonna have any lunch to eat. I'll be fine.
Eddie, why are you eating so much?
I'm hungry.
Didn't you eat your lunch today?
Yeah, but I'm still hungry.
That's how you like the xiaolong bao I pack you.
It was really good.
No pet xiaolong bao! Okay, what is this white people lunch?
Oh, cool. You got turkey and cheese lunchables? I got pizza.
This is for the G's and this is for the hustlers. This is for the hustlers.
Yo, man, what you doing?
Get used to it. You're the No, I'm not. Yeah, you are. My turn, chink.
And according to the lunch monitor, kicked him in the groinal area, shoved foot in his face, and unleashed a stream of obscenities I can't repeat because God is listening. There were some words he used that I've never heard before, and I grew up in Boston. Serious offense.
That you didn't do anything to defend Eddie.
That boy called our son a chink. You think that's okay? Why didn't you do anything about that?
How come only Eddie's out there? How come that boy is not also out there? Where his parents?
Or his 40-year-old best friend. And why aren't we talking about the fact that he has a 40-year-old best friend? The school's fine with that?
Fishy.
I don't think you understand. We're talking about possible suspension.
If you try to suspend our son because
Alright.
of this, we will
That
sue
works.
everyone
No,
in
I
this
ain't
school.
finished.
So fast it'll make your head spin. Hey, it's the American way, right?
You know about that?
Why did you stand up for me?
You do your best not to make waves, but I will never be mad at you for standing up for yourself.
Mom, no. I don't want Chinese lunch. I want white people food.
The kids at school will get used to it.
What are you doing? You're not gonna have any lunch to eat.